Aveline and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all having an amazing day. So today we are building quite a small house. We're building a tiny house. This is built on a 20 by 15 in Willow Creek. It won't be for the save file. It's also not a starter house because I wanted to go crazy with both landscaping and clutter and decor of all different kinds, so I didn't limit myself when it came to the budget, but I just want to make sure that's out of the way. It is a tiny house, so it's only got room for one parent and one kid. You can definitely turn the kids' room into a toddler room or possibly even a teen's room if you want to. It does have, there's a fair amount of space in there, but I'd say that all the rooms in this house are pretty small because I had to make sure that I had room for at least 2 bedrooms because it's supposed to be for a single parent. So yeah, of course I need to make sure that the parent could have a kid for the parent to be a parent. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. We're definitely going for very cutesy vibes. Oh, the house is also inspired by a dollhouse that I saw on Pinterest, by the way. I really like looking at, I don't know, like the miniature houses and doll houses of all different kinds of shapes and sizes on Pinterest. I think a lot of them are really pretty, very well done as well, and I came across this one quite a while ago. The house itself does not really look like the doll house, by the way. I changed it up quite a lot. It had like a turret at the front that I wasn't really feeling. I didn't really think it would look good in The Sims, so I changed it up that way, but I was definitely inspired by the sunroom on the left side of the house. So I think the original one is also pink, whereas I went with blue because sometimes I feel like pink houses just kind of look a little bit too dollhousey, if that makes sense. So yeah, I definitely gotta build something pink, like a pink little house at some point though, because they can also be really cute, and you guys know I like to build cute kind of houses, so definitely gonna happen at some point. But today we're sticking with blue. For the landscaping, we're going crazy with a lot of different colors. Also, this house does not have a backyard. They do have a bigger front yard though, so I put a swing in the front yard and also a small dining area with a smaller grill too. So they have a little bit of, they have some stuff to do in the yard, but they don't have a backyard because I couldn't make room for both a nice welcoming front yard and also a backyard on a 20 by 15. That's not enough space for me, so I just stuck with the front yard. Hopefully that is okay with you guys. And yeah, other than that, I've decorated the house exterior like crazy. It's been a while since I've actually like gone around the house to see where I could put stuff, kind of, if that makes sense. So I used a lot of flower boxes. I've used the spandrels that are from Strangerville. I've actually used windows that are from Strangerville on this house too. The front door is cats and dogs, and then we got the sunroom, which is made out of base game windows, and then of course glass roofing. And I wish we had some like single square windows of some sort that looked kind of contemporary but could maybe be used for, you know, like greenhouses and stuff, so they're not like completely plain see-through windows like these ones, but they have some pattern on them. I wish we had something like that in the game, but unfortunately you need to use the second wall height to be able to use or to be able to find windows like that, and I think they only got these like trims on them still. And other than that, we have 2 square ones that do have some kind of pattern on them. I think they're from Get to Work, or Get Together. They might be from Get Together actually. But I just need them for single squares. I need like pretty patterned windows that could work well for sunrooms or greenhouses that are just 1 square wide, so I'm hoping that'll happen at some point, but honestly, I don't think so. I'm not gonna get my hopes up. So anyways, did you guys watch the live stream yesterday, the Maxis Monthly? Because they announced that within the next 6 months, we're gonna get 1 stuff pack, 1 game pack, and also 1 expansion pack, which is just so exciting. I'm like all hyped up over it. I can't wait to see like when are the different things coming out, and also what is it. I know from myself, I'll probably be happy no matter what we get because I'm easily entertained. I don't really have like a wish list of stuff that I just need in the game, and I'll be unhappy if we don't get any of those items or those kind of packs. Other than farming and university right now and possibly like a beach world at some point, I don't really have many wishes, to be honest. So I'm very easily entertained. But let me know if you got any theories, or if your speculations, is that what you call that? If you've been thinking about it just a little bit and you kind of have a theory, like what kind of pack comes, like what kind of stuff pack do you think we're gonna get? Because it's been a while since we've gotten any stuff packs. I think the last one was my first pet stuff pack, and that was in May last year, April, May, March, around that time I think. So it's been a long time since the last stuff pack. So let me know, are you excited for the return of the stuff packs, or are you a little bit disappointed? Honestly, I have been missing stuff packs myself, so I'm really excited because it could mean new kitchen counters, for example. Not that I'm gonna get disappointed if we don't get kitchen counters, unless it's like, I don't know, something that makes, like, unless it would make sense that the kitchen counters would be in that pack. I'd probably be a little bit disappointed if they weren't, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up regarding that. But yeah, let me know how you feel about that, and also what kind of packs you're looking forward to. Let me know your theories and all of that. I'm sorry if you just heard me clap my hands. I can't sit still when I do voiceovers. I don't know what it is. I feel like it's very normal when it comes to YouTubers, but I'm like moving my hands around, so sometimes I'll clap them, and I'm really sorry if you can hear that through the microphone, but I can't help it. So anyways, but yeah, let me know your theories. I am very curious to know. So we're halfway through the video already, and we're gonna begin going through the interior now. So I already did the entire exterior, I think, actually, because like I said before, there is no backyard, and usually I would build the house shell, then I would do the front yard, then move on to the interior, including floor planning, and then move on to the backyard. But we don't have a backyard in this house or on this lot in this build, you know what I mean? So we're just doing the interior, and then we're done with this video, actually. So for the interior, as you can see, everything is just kind of very small, cramped together, but I have a sunroom over here, and you guys know that I like to put dining areas in sunrooms because I like the thought of sitting in a sunroom and eating together while you're able to look out at the nature, for example. I just feel like that's so cozy. I know it would probably get really hot during heat waves, but I don't think it works like that in the game. In real life, though, that would be awful. If it's really sunny and really warm, that would not be very comfortable, but luckily it doesn't work like that in the game, at least I don't think so. So I also ended up putting this little TV area out here, so that's the only sort of living area they have. They don't have any games they can play together. They don't have, well, they don't have a fireplace. I don't know, what else do you put in living rooms normally? I feel like I just put either a TV or a fireplace and then some couches and a bookcase. So they do have a bookcase right when you enter the house on the left side, and then they have the TV area there. I actually also give them a console just because I thought it would be cute, so they can kind of play on that very, very small TV that's on that little table, whatever. So for the kitchen, I ended up using both the fridge and also the stove that are from Jungle Adventure, because they came in a lot of different swatches, and I knew that I wanted them to have sort of like a cute kind of color. They're also a little bit, no, they're not the ones that are retro, those are the ones from Parenthood. But I like the model of both the fridge and also the stove from Jungle Adventure, and like I said before, they come in a lot of different colors as well, and I really wanted them to have this kind of cute, kind of retro kind of color to them, so I decided to go for this sort of green, mint green, sort of. I don't know what it's supposed to be, like a light sea green or something like that. So I think it blends in really well with the color scheme that we're using throughout the entire house, which is basically just use a lot of color. So I don't actually think that I'm going for like a specific color scheme, just bright and very colorful and like cute colors like pale pink and pale blue, and then also this kind of like pale green a little bit. I used the Parenthood chairs over there because the green on them kind of matches the green on the stove and the fridge just a little bit, so I thought that would kind of tie the items together just a little bit. Plus in the little living room corner, whatever we're gonna call that, I used the cats and dogs base seat, even though it's not really in like a proper setting for that kind of couch. but I think it works still. And I used it in this swatch that is white, gray, and pink, and then I used some pink flowers right next to the TV so they could kind of tie in together just a little bit. So plus there is also on the doormat, once you enter the house, there's a little bit of pink on that too, so there is some coherence throughout the house, just a little bit, but I definitely did not stick to just one kind of color in here or like two different colors. I just went a little bit crazy. You'll see that in the child's room as well, by the way. So usually when I do single parents apartments or houses, I usually give them either a teen daughter or a child that's a girl, so I can make a girl's room because I like to do that, I guess. Or I like to imagine that a girl lives in the room because I guess it's because I'm a girl. I don't know. But for this house, I decided to give the mom a boy. However, you can have any Sims living in here if you want to. There's nothing too gender specific in this house. It's just very cutesy, to be honest, very colorful. So like always, you can have anyone living in here if you want to. I just imagined it to be a mom and her boy that is a child. That is the age of a child. That is, during that age phase in the game. So it's a kid, it's a child. So yeah, anyways, this is the parents' bedroom, or the parents' bedroom, just one singular parent. So I decided to put the bed up against the wall, which I haven't actually done in the other single parents apartments or houses that I've done lately, but I couldn't make room for it to because the door was in the way, and I wanted to make sure they had a dresser in there and also a bookcase and all that stuff, a mirror too. So I had to put the bed up against the wall, which is why it's only for one parent. You can't actually fit two parents in this house unless you let one of them sleep on the couch, which I feel like is a little bit mean, so don't do that, poor parent. So yeah, just FYI, it's only for one parent. So in here we got the child's room, and I just went a little bit crazy with the colors in here. There's a little bit of everything, to be honest. Green, blue, yellow, purple, pink, red, everything sorta. I did not stick to just a specific color scheme. I just wanted it to be very playful, very colorful. So I also cluttered it up with a lot of toys here and there because I figured they'd maybe be a little bit spoiled. So hopefully that is okay. Sometimes I feel like it's okay to spoil your Sims children, you know what I mean. So they have a lot of toys in here. Hopefully everything should be usable. I didn't actually have my Sim playtest the toys, but it should be fine, I think, because my playtester is an adult, so I can't really do that. But there's no toy box, by the way, so if you do download this house and you decide to play in it, your parent Sim won't just go straight to the children's room or the child's room and put away the toys like they usually do. So I couldn't fit in a toy box anywhere. I didn't really want to swap a piece of furniture out with one. So that room is probably going to end up a little bit messy, but hopefully that's still fine. And then I also managed to fit some laundry machines in here, so your Sims will be able to do laundry in this house too. And if you don't want to play with laundry, you can just take them out and put in a closet instead or something like that. So other than that, I think that's about it. Everything in the bathroom should work just fine as well because I did play test it, so nothing is placed too close to each other or anything like that. And yeah, if you like this build, you can download it off the gallery. My ID is AvelineYT, and you can also find it under the hashtag Aveline or AvelineYT. As always, do let me know in the comment section down below if you got any suggestions for anything you want to see here on the channel. And other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember to like and subscribe and all that good stuff if you did, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye.
When she thinks nobody sees, when she's gonna miss her so, I tell her, baby, please don't go. I think you should stay with me. And I really get what the love songs are talking about. Oh, and I just wanna tell her how I feel, scream it out loud. Have you ever been in love? Have you ever lost your head? Have you felt like you were out of breath when you saw her in that dress? When your heart is beating fast and you're sweating and you can't stop looking at her smile, then you've been in love. That's how you know you've been in love.